Brennan, good to see you. Just sum up the year you've had here at Tottenham Hotspur.
Real roller coaster, up and down, highs, lows, everything in between. But yeah, one that I wouldn't change for anything. I think a lot of dark times, but for example, when we win a trophy like that, it all makes up for everything. I think there's been times where the squad's been low, everyone's been low, a lot of injuries, defeats, but the squad came together and produced something which was incredible. The league was tough, really tough last season, a lot of games, no excuses, same for everyone. I think because our record in Europe that season was always good, especially at home. We were getting good points away at home, winning away from home as well. So yeah, as the season went on, like, the belief just built and built and built, and it was kind of tough for us to get anywhere near the top of the table or the top half. So yeah, them Europa League games were a priority, and yeah, we made the most of it, which makes it all worth it.
I mean, the goal, I mean, I still find it like it was a weird goal, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was really weird.
But like who cares?
Yeah, exactly. It was definitely one of them. It was definitely one of them goals where it was like, who cares? I think.
From my angle, I was like, is that in? Like,
yeah, me too. I think I was literally on the floor, so I kind of just saw the keeper dive across, and then to me it didn't look like it gone over. Then I saw like the keeper go to parry it away, and his hand was like in the net, and then yeah, the feeling was crazy. Looking back at it now, yeah, it's really special because obviously the game was 1-0. I managed to get the goal, and yeah, that kind of bit that sticks in history is really nice. It was one of the greatest nights of my life, regardless of who scored, and just the memories with the people and everyone so close to the whole team who was involved with the club and the fans.
We have actually lifted a major trophy, European trophy, for the first time in 41 years. Come on, you Spurs!
17 years is too long for a club like Tottenham.
People used to mock us about not winning trophies now, but I mean, like, we're the champions of Europe.
I just couldn't believe it. I can't wait too long, far too long.
you left a big club to join a very big club here, but there was a lot of pressure on Tottenham Hotspur about lifting a trophy. I felt like players got to know that.
It was never something that was kind of spoke about in terms of how long it had been, but yeah, as we got further into the competition, we kind of had to dig deep into any times that anyone had won. Of course, Kuti had won a World Cup, so I think a lot of emphasis on was he kind of showed that leadership in terms of his mentality, and we kind of tapped into each other to really get an understanding of what it's going to take to be able to lift a trophy. And yeah, of course, once it was won, then it almost felt like we'd been waiting that long as well, even though some of the lads probably weren't even born when we last won a trophy who were in the squad. So, but it definitely felt like we all kind of had that same relief as the fans, which is amazing.
Do you get reminded by supporters when you see them how special it was?
Yeah, people do like to mention it. They always remember where they were when the goal went in. They always tell me a little story about who they were with, how they fell over when the goal went in, or like the party they had that night or the night itself. So yeah, it's the same for me as well. Like, I remember exactly where I was spending that night, and it's nice to have a different bond with the fans in terms of that night and that competition. So it's something that I appreciate, and yeah, it's so nice when people mention it.
A lot of people have got tattoos of it and pictures. You yourself?
Yeah, I've got I've got a tattoo here. I'd literally had the medal around my neck for like 2 days straight. I think I slept in it. And then it was the logo at the back of the medal, just the Europa League sign with like the trophy, and I just thought that was perfect. Literally just put it on my leg. A few of the lads have got tattoos, and it's just a bond. Like, as much as we're still playing with these lads now, it is nice to see and look back at, and it kind of motivates us because we all want more of that. Like, the club's been starved of it, and us players can only feed off like that energy that we got that day. So yeah, we want more.
I mean, it's not easy to win trophies. You know, usually the top teams win them, so you've got to enjoy it as much. But is the message you just want to win more now?
Yeah, it's a bit of both. I think we definitely had to enjoy the fact that how long it had been for the club, but then in the same breath, like, we don't want that to happen again, like that sort of gap anywhere near that ever again, because this club deserves trophies. So yeah, I think there's definitely a hunger and yeah, real taste for wanting more trophies, and we had that experience now as well. Like, no matter what tournament it is, kind of has given us big pressure moments, tight games, needing to do anything, bodies on the line, physical, mental strength. So yeah, I think it has put us in a good stead to hopefully be able to do it again soon. But yeah, there's more to it. We need a little bit of luck along the way and also some good performances.
I see your family at quite a few games, especially your dad. He goes to even he's in the away end. And what was it like to embrace your dad at the end of that?
Really emotional, I think. Yeah, my whole family, seeing them on the pitch was kind of surreal experience. So yeah, to see them, and then my dad, he was sat separately to them actually. He was with a few of his friends. Had to kind of like climb him over onto the pitch, and yeah, it was special. But yeah, memories that last forever.
And I don't want to embarrass you, but you're also giving quite a lot back to charities in Nottingham, don't you? Particularly the homeless. Something you do over Christmas?
I did one year when I was at Forest. I think one of my first years in the first team, because it was somewhere close to me. It was literally on it was on my old road that I lived in, that they had like a shelter for homeless people to go. If I walked to the shops, I'd walk past it, and it was something that was always in my head. Yeah, it's it's one of the things I do to help back around Christmas. I think it's important, puts things into perspective as well, because yeah, not just footballers, but a lot of people live good lives and shouldn't take it for granted, because people do struggle, especially around this time of the year. So yeah, that was really important for me.
Yeah, absolutely. For you, on a personal note, for 2026, what's your New Year's goals, resolutions? And
I think just nothing too specific in terms of numbers or anything like that. I think for a footballing point of view, just to give everything I've got, to be fair, like commit everything I've got to trying to help the team as much as I can, try and bring the club some success. That would be unbelievable for 2026, and yeah, just to keep enjoying, because that's the most important thing for me.
And a little target away from here, would it obviously be to potentially qualify for the World Cup?
Yeah, that would be special, and something that yeah, I'm really concentrated with as well. I think we've got a good chance now. Listen, this is my third playoff for a major tournament, and I know how tight the margins are, so it's just about giving everything. As long as we do that, I think we can look back with no regrets, and hopefully we can make it.